This is a start to the next 30 years of Acura.
What's up, everybody? SubaruWorks fan here, and that was the Honda CEO announcing the Acura Precision concept, which they say will, give the future 30 years of what their design direction will be, supposedly. So this is not a production car. They're not going to be building this, most likely, unfortunately, even though it looks amazing with those suicide doors and whatnot. This is just a design study. They're using it to show off their design features and things they plan to use for future models. But as you can see, they got rid of the beak kind of grille, and it's a really bold and sharp and, very high-tech and futuristic design language. And I think it's going to look absolutely spectacular whenever it makes its way onto production vehicles. I love those wheels, by the way, too. Just a very cool design. And just, the side profile and just the way this car looks from every angle, it's really, really sharp. And, from the back end here, it looks really great as well, too. It'll be interesting to see how they incorporate that kind of trunk into a production vehicle. I'm sure there will be changes. It won't be, quite as dramatic, but it looks really great. I love those taillights, very cool, high-tech LEDs, and also as far as the interior goes, it's really cool. It's got this very thin widescreen center screen, and then you have a little heads-up unit, and then you also have a small digital gauge cluster as well. And they showed in the press conference all the cool features it has, including this guest check-in, which uses facial recognition software to load driver preferences, which is very sweet. And this is just showing some of the information that can be displayed on that center screen. Very high-tech and like a video game, really. But there's a better look at the interior here and some of the design elements that it has. Very creative. I gotta say, this is all very original. And look at that gauge cluster. I mean, you've never seen a gauge cluster like that. It looks like a video game again, and just a very cool way to display information. You can see how it's showing the speed and whatnot. Just very creative. Everything about this car is very original and out of the box. I loved it. Very cool steering wheel as well, with paddles mounted behind, but they're anchored there in the front, which is, again, a very creative thing that no one has thought of yet. And Acura is pioneering all this very cool ideas. And so anyway, that is the new Acura Precision concept. Hopefully lots of these things make their way onto production models soon.